talking all things going live. All right, thank you for joining. This is it's gonna be another busy morning. So we're gonna get to talking and chatting. I have so much stuff that I'm trying to accomplish, and so yes, so we are gonna get to going, friends. Um, Thank you so much. Let me pause myself there. My screen is on. We're getting everything set up. And I appreciate everybody who's joining. So let me know if you have questions. Feel free to ask them in the chat. If you are here with me, let me know. Would love to support your questions. Looking at my notes here because I wanted to make sure I got everything situated. Um, Thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. Put in the chat, say hello. Good morning, Pals. How are you, friend? Michelle, how are you? Paul said, I know where to go. I know when she's on. How you doing, Mango? How's everything going? Yeah, I was like, okay, we know what she does now. She's over here first. I love it. Good morning. Good morning. I'm about to go on the other one too. Like I said, I spend about a good 10, anywhere between 5 to 7 minutes over here first. Mango, how's everything going, friend? Are you going live on TikTok? I think you were trying to decide if you were going to start that process or not. You say yes. Good morning, Michelle. How are you, friend? Good morning. Good morning as well. It is Friday Eve. It is Friday Eve. Appreciate it, friends. Thank you so much. I love that you guys jumped on. So appreciate the support. You said you did a few times. Awesome, awesome. Well, let me share this because I am now an approved TikTok Creator Network agency. So now I'm an agency. So I got approved 3 weeks ago. So let me know if you want to jump on the TikTok side. I'm happy to have you apply. It's a free program. I talk about it. So here's what I've been doing. So all my friends who are joining, thank you so much for being here. So here's what I do. I'm talking about it because it's part of, and Pals is in it. Pals is in it. You know, I may engage in TikTok and chat here. No filters and less typos. That's true. I like YouTube in general. The chat is not so distracting. So when it comes to live streaming, having a conversation, people popping up is fine. TikTok, obviously, you got a lot on the screen. There's a lot going on. You don't have as much to distract you and kind of to contend with on YouTube. Oh, that I will apply. Awesome, awesome. Uh, um, However, I welcome to the room, everybody. Thank you for joining. See, and so YouTube will push people in your room, and people, if they don't chat, you don't know they're there, or you don't know. It's very much an anonymous experience. Which, as a live host, you kind of want that engagement. You want to know who's in the room. You can help and support them. But if they don't say anything, you don't know who's here. So make sure you say something, put a comment in the chat so I know you're here. Make sure you like the live. And if you have not subscribed, click the subscriber button so you can get notifications. You can click the bell and get notifications of when I go live and when I post content. So please do that so I know you're here. But again, I want to make sure I'm supporting you. So we're going to talk about live streaming. Again, since I'm an agency, I want to make sure I'm supporting your journey. And then also, we'll talk about yesterday I gave some information on subscriptions, the new upgrades on TikTok, Service Plus. So I'll probably reiterate some of that today because I know there's new people coming into the room. So we'll talk about that. And then you saw Michelle. Yes, Michelle Crochet. She is my moderator. So she has the house rules. We got a few house rules. We try to keep it professional. We keep it focused on live streaming and making sure you're growing and monetizing. And then we also ask that you're 18 years and older because you got to be 18 years and older to monetize and go live, at least on TikTok. YouTube, not as much, but I saved this as a playlist for people to go back and look at the recordings. So let me know if you have any questions. Teaches all about going live. Yes. And yes, Michelle is a great person to connect with when it comes to optimizing and growing your YouTube channel. She is awesome at it. She does YouTube coaching and guidance and support with you thinking about your growth strategy for YouTube. So definitely connect with her, subscribe to her channel as well. All right, friends. Let me know if you have any questions. I do, like I said, I co-stream. So I'm going to go on the TikTok side and talk to you there. Make that part of my ability to make this a playlist. So that way it's already recorded for me and I can just make it public for you all. And we can, you can absolutely engage with the content that way. Let's see. I think I did. Okay, I think I did schedule this. Let me make sure I go back. I think this is a scheduled event. It is. Perfect. Okay. Awesome, awesome. All right, friends. I appreciate you all being here. About to set up and go live on TikTok. And make sure I put my links in my bio. And I'm going to add that. And then I had my Service Plus. Thank you so much, Michelle. I have a meet. Oh, okay, Dr. Patricia in the evening. Awesome. Okay. Message me as well. Okay. So let me turn off. I'm going to turn off my Service Plus. Let's see. Turn that off because I want to make sure, because I haven't updated my Service Plus. I'll talk about it, but I have not updated it. So I tell people that's something that they can access. I probably should turn it on so people can see the feature. Since I'm going to talk about it, I'll turn it on for today. Since I am going to talk about it, but it's not activated. It's not updated, rather. So it's not really helpful. All right. You guys hear me talking to myself. Thank you so much for being here. How's everybody doing? Let me know where you're from. Put it in the chat so we know where you're from. Thank you so much. And I am live on TikTok. So welcome, 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 everybody. Thank you for joining. It's Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. It's a TikTok Creator Network agency. I'm here to support you with trainings, growth, thinking about your audience. Savage, how are you? You're back. Your sub sticker. Love it, love it, love it. So I did this yesterday. I need to talk about it. How you doing, Savage? How are you, friend? Let me find my, I gotta find my sound effects because that's how I test to see how loud my room is. There we go. Thank you so much. Um, and so, yes, hey, hey. So, just so that you guys know, anybody who's on the TikTok side here, if you come over, you'll notice I updated my sub sticker. So it now says Lisa. I was talking, how you doing, E-Nurse? Next to it, it says Lisa for everybody who comes into the room. It's actually pretty cute. So when you get a chance, you can update your subscription stickers, the badge rather, and you can update it. And if that person is a fan club member and a subscriber, it will show that name that you put there. So it's pretty cute. So my fan club folks are coming in. Thank you so much. You said, well, now. I love it. And if you are new and in the room on YouTube, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I want to make sure we get our subscribers over here and on TikTok. Thank you so much. My mod is Yes Michelle. So make sure you stay focused with your comments. Yes, you guys see it, Pals? Do you see it? Coach Rhonda, do y'all see it? Y'all all are now Lisas. This is, and then Rhonda's a Lisa. How are you? So, um, again, if you get a chance, you can go into your subscriptions and change that. Hey, lady, how you doing, Queen Lock? I see you. So you'll get a chance. You can update yours as well. So just know it is in there for you. You can absolutely update your subscription stickers. Okay, and just make sure you are when you update the subscription badge, you can also, it changes for your fan club. He said it changes, see? It changes your fan club, so it's the name. So I had a quick meeting with Trisha T. So she'll come in. How you doing, Dee? Thank you so much for the populars. Trisha T coming in now. So I had a quick meeting with her and we were talking about it. So Trisha, it's there. You're Lisa. Put something in the chat. I think, are you Lisa like Coach Rhonda? Let me know. Okay, it says yes, you are Lisa. I love it. So yeah, so that's what she was talking about. She said, you can change it. Now, what was interesting, because it was default at the default name for sub, it only showed that on the subscription side. It didn't show sub. It just showed the heart for my fan club members. And it showed sub for my subscribers. But once I changed it, now it's showing up for both. It's showing up for both people, both areas. So yeah, so it's pretty cute. How you doing, Miss Darlene? Thank you so much. So yeah, let me know if you have questions about that. That's what's in there. Hello, Miss Darlene. Yay, Dr. Lisa. So I wish I could have put Dr. Lisa, but no, I just had to put Lisa. You only get up to 4 characters that you can put in. So that's what that's about. Thank you so much. Thank you for liking the live. Share the live out. I'm gonna share my own live. Let's see. I have to share it in my how you doing wellness girl. I saw you come in. Hold on one second. Let me make sure I'm sharing my live so my screen's covered right now. But everyone coming in, I appreciate you coming in to support the live. Appreciate all my supporters. We're gonna get to chatting and just put that out there. Hello, everybody. Thank you for the shares. Good morning. How you doing? Good morning. I see y'all. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. How you doing, Jean? How you doing, wellness girl? Appreciate y'all. So come on in. How you doing, Luna? Luna, how's everybody? How you doing, friend? This is day 2. Is it day 2 or day 3? It might be day 3. Just finished my live making breakfast. Busy, busy day. Love it, love it, love it. I sent you a message back, so let's see. I'll send you a message for us to connect tomorrow. Anybody else who wants to meet too, let me know. Send me a message. And then also, thank you, Ina. See your friend. You upgraded to. Oh, look at you, friend. Thank you so much. Let me know. I'm gonna. Premium is the bio, so we'll talk about that. And then I have somebody else I need to reach out to about the bio as well. I got it. All right, perfect, perfect. Okay, will do. I really quickly, if you want to message me and schedule something, I'm happy to meet. Also, promote coupons. I talked about this yesterday. I had so much fun with Luna's room this morning. Did you really, Luna? What was you doing, friend? Working, but I'm still listening. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for being here. Luna, how was your live? I'm checking in on you. I got to check on my friend. She is empty nesting, and so it's a transition. I never really fully empty nest because I had a 5-year old, but yes, I understand what it's like. My friend who battles join with tips. Oh, I like. Have you done a battle besides the one you did with Miss Darlene? I don't know if I count that because you was supporting. So we need to get you to do your own battle. And okay, so really quickly, you said no, yes. So now we got to get you to do your own. So I have promote coupons. Okay, so as an agency, TikTok gave me some coupons. I have some coupons. They're $15 coupons. When you'll see it in the arrow down here. Click that. You'll see where it says promote. Essentially, that's a feature you can add as an agency or as an individual. Anybody can do a promote for you. Essentially, I can do that. I can use the coupons and I can come to your live and turn that on. Now, couple caveats because I want to let you guys know. Um, First of all, send me a message, tell me your live time and stuff, and I will set it up. I have a few that I'm planning to do in the next few days. Mr. Arlene, I think I need for you to respond back with your date and time because I know you responded, but you give me a few times that you can do it. I'm gathering a list. I'm going to try to kick this off. I think I'm kicking it off. I did some yesterday. I don't know if I have any on my list for today. So if somebody wants me to do it today, send me a message. Today might be a little tight because I got to come in the beginning because I want to make sure I do it at the beginning. I usually do it for an hour. I can do it up to 2 hours if you would like. And here's my caveat, my disclaimer. Okay. My disclaimer is that do not expect a whole wave of people to come in your room. The way TikTok does it, you'll see a little secondary number that pops up here where it's showing how they're using your promote feature. It's like a little reddish pink number that's going to pop up there. And it'll slowly show how it's sending your stream out to promote it to other people who may be interested. However, all that are coming in, I see you happy. Coach Jesse, Miss B, NK, thank you so much for being here. I see everybody. Mama Leanne, thank you so much. Dr. Trish, everybody walking into the room, thank you, or flying into the room. So I appreciate y'all coming through. Thank you so much. Thank you for the taps, the shares. Appreciate all the support. So that particular feature, Jean, hello everyone in the room. Hello, friend. And so just know that feature, it'll show it. I tell y'all, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. It's a little bit of smoke and mirrors because it's like, okay, we're promoting you, we're promoting you. Don't expect a big wave, okay? And then I share this with you too. Hello, Miss Bev. I share this with you too because even though they send people possibly in your room, people can still swipe. You know what I'm saying? They can keep swiping. So just know that's why I said it's kind of smoke and mirrors. But if you do get people to sit in, it could be. I think Dr. Trish did it yesterday. She had some people that came from the FYP. She had 5 new followers. It's that type of exposure too. So it's not going to be big numbers that will sit and hang out with you, but it is some exposure. So just know that my people who have been going live. First of all, I want you to use the coupon first. If you have not been going live, let's try to go live in the next week, the next 2 weeks. I have to September 9th to use them. So if you can get to a rhythm of going live more frequently, I would love to use them on your room as well. So we're on August 21st. Hopefully in the next 10 days before we end the month of August, you can get maybe 5 lives done. Let's see, out of 10, half the month, half the days. So you can get 5. I've gone live twice now. All right. All right now, I love it. I love it. So let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get a rhythm going. So I would love to support. I want to make sure you guys is the geographic you should press when going live. It's the geographic you should press when going live. I don't understand the question, Queen Lock. What do you mean? I don't know if the did you see mine's? Did I see yours? I responded what day and time. I had you, I think I sent you a response back asking you for the time. So check your messages for me. Yeah, I saw your message to me, but I think I know I responded back, but I think that was my question to you. Let me know, Coach Jesse, what time. So yeah, when you send your message, tell me you're interested, and then give me a day and time, and that you would like. Give me a couple options. I think that's what I asked for. So a couple options because I personally have to come to your room and literally click that promote feature and then add the coupon. So that's what I'm doing. I'm literally doing that for you. So keep in mind a couple things I want to say out loud. Keep in mind how long you're going live because at least you want to go live at least an hour, maybe 2 hours. That's ideal. Okay, so keep that in mind. And then I typically will come in, I'll try to get there between the first 5 to 10 minutes. So factor that into it as well. Okay, so I can have it all set up for you. You said I got 2,000 diamonds. What does that mean? That means that people gave you diamonds. You got diamonds from TikTok, meaning that you got gifts, you got follows. You've been growing, friend. Look at you. That's what it means. Is there a certain group of people that your lives get sent to? Your lives, yes, your lives. Now, I wouldn't say, I don't think some maybe geography too. But your lives get sent to people who are interested in your topic. TikTok categorizes you. So that's when I said your bio is important, what you're posting content is important. All that factors into what TikTok thinks your live is about. So as you talk about things, say things, those words, those keywords that you're saying, that factors in as well. So you definitely want to make sure TikTok knows who you are. How do I see them? How do you see your diamonds? How do you see your diamonds? Your diamonds are under, I guess I'm trying to understand the question. How do you see your diamonds? Your diamonds would be under your analytics for your live analytics. You can look and see over the last 60 days, 28 days, 7 days to see how many diamonds you've collected over the last month, 2 months in total. You would probably have to go to monetization. Under there, it will show you how much you've earned and those earnings based on the total amount of diamonds you've had too. So it's all there under monetization as well. If you need a total comprehensive count, but if you're looking for like 28 days, 7 days, that type of stuff, you can look under your live analytics. Okay. I think that's what you're asking me, Happy. I hope that answered. Should I update my bio? You should. In general. How you doing, Mad King? Thank you so much for being here. You should. Let's tap and share the live out. Yes, yes, yes. That means she got paid. Yep, that means she got paid. She got some diamonds. She collected some diamonds. Yep. You probably should, Queen Lock. Let me know if you want to meet. We could talk through it, friend. But yeah, it depends on what your topic is, what you're doing. I mean, if you're talking about fitness, in your life, I love fitness and laughter. So I mean, it depends. I would say, let's indeed. Okay, yeah. Send me a message and we'll find a time between today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Um, Gratitude. You're welcome, friend. So yeah, I would say yeah, you might be on the verge of updating your bio based on your content, based on your live stream, all the things. The heart change that says Lisa, what does that mean? All right, friends. So here's what I did. You guys coming into the room, y'all seeing it. Let's get to tapping and sharing out the live. Um, thank you so much. Look at that. Thank you so much for the donuts. I appreciate it. Um, Hello, friends. Hello, Mango, Missouri. Nice. Love it. Love it. um, Here's what I will say. Under subscriptions, and we're going to talk about subscriptions since it's about to change. Under subscriptions, it's about to upgrade. I guess that's the way they talk about it. It is changing though. Um, you can change your badge. So the badge is changing. The badge changed. You can change it up to 4 characters. Okay. So I changed my badge. And I have to thank Trisha T. Can someone remind me how to get to school? Okay, Mr. Arlene, I'll remind you in a second. Give me 1 second. Um, so under your when you're in your just making sure you just made me think of school because I want to make sure I let Coach Marcella, and she's in now. I was like, I have to check and see if I have to approve anybody's access, and I did. Let's power share the live. Yes, power share is holding my nose down or my glasses. Take your finger, hold it down, press the screen, and your followers, your friends, all those pop up, and you can share out the live that way. Okay, under under subscriptions, you have badge options. You said did that. Thank you. You have badge options. So you can click badge and you can put up to 4 character words. Okay. So people have 4 character words. I put Lisa. I have to thank Trisha T because Trisha T and we were meeting and she said, hey, I've seen people with these different names next to when they come in, they have different names that they'll have next to their name. I was like, well, what are you talking about? And so I was trying to process what she was sharing. And I said, the only thing I can think of is the badge for subscribers. You can change that. I said, okay, well, let me change mine to Lisa. And we were joking about it. I was like, I'm just gonna put Lisa. She said Lisa too, and then I changed it, and I said, well, tomorrow we'll see if that's it. And she sent me a screenshot, and sure enough, that's what it was. It was that change that she was talking about. So now that you guys see that I changed it under my subscription, the subscription badge that you changed is also where your sub. They have the same thing for for your fan club. So you got to change it under your subscriber setting, and it automatically changes your fan club settings. That badge is included there. So that's why some people have two, and then some people have one because they did the Daily Heart Me. So the Daily Heart Me is your fan club. So your fan club will have this feature. And when you click to your fan club, and this is for you guys to do for your own fan club. If you click in your fan club, you'll see mine's are Cub. Yours says Cub. That's cool. Yes, I'll be right back. Okay, Jean, I see your friend. And he said, "Am I your subscriber?" You are. You're Lisa. You're my fan club and you are a subscriber. So you're Lisa. Okay. Oh yes, I am. That's what I was telling everyone. So you had some cups in your room. So yes, that's what's happening there. So Um, so yeah, so that is what's happening. So now I changed it. I'm gonna leave it because I think it's kind of funny now that I see it. Because with the I guess the default to just have sub the fan club, the Heart Me doesn't show the name. I don't know why it didn't show sub, but it didn't. But now that I've changed it, it shows both places have that name. I just want to make sure that I'm your fan. You are my fan. You're a super fan, or soon to be super fan, according to TikTok. We'll see y'all. Thank you so much. Appreciate everybody here. All my subscribers are Cubs, and we have a Cub Hub. Is that what it say, Cub Hub? No, it says I guess it says Cub Cub. Hello, family. Good morning, some sugar. How are you? Yes. So we'll talk about that. So I shared again for my friends in the room the promote stickers, the promote coupons, Let me know about that. I call myself kind of promoting it here. I didn't send a message out about it. I probably will though, because those things do expire by September 9th. So I got about 3 weeks to use them. So I'm gonna try to use them throughout your lives. You guys will see me popping in if you're interested in me using them on your lives. I still have a nice amount to use still. I think it's upwards of like 25-ish. It may be a little less, but not much less. So I still have some to use. The option was there since I first started my subscriptions. Yeah, it was always there for you to change the name of your subscriptions. I never changed mine. I just had a default on sub. And I think that's the thing. If you change it, it'll show up in your fan club, the fan club heart as well. Yeah. So what does the different colors, Lisa Hearts mean? Um, the second one that's further out, the one that's closer to your name, happy, is the subscriber badge. The one that's in the middle with the heart with it is the fan club badge. The one with the heart for the fan club is the one in the middle. I think that's the one you're asking about. Has the lines in it that speaks to what level of fan club member you are. So for you, you're level 24. It goes from 1 to 9, there's one line. 10 to 19 is two lines. 20 to 29 is three lines. And then when you get to 30, and let me see, somebody who has four lines would be like somebody like Nika Grace. Let me see, who else? 27, Coach Jesse, I was looking at you. Miss Darling, where are you at? Let me see. Because I'm thinking, I think Nika Grace was like somebody who came in that was in her 30s already. She would have four, and then you can get to level, which is 30 to 39, and then there's 40 to 49, I think, or 50. So I believe there's up to 50 it goes. So just know that there's some fan club members in the room. And so that's what that is. And then the subscriber level is based on how long you've been a subscriber, how many months you've subscribed. That's the color and that's the symbol that's represented. Okay. So it says, why do people have one Lisa and others have two Lisas? Two Lisas is one Lisa with a heart. The one Lisa with the heart is the fan club. Everybody has that heart. That's the daily heart mean. The heart plus. That's what they're clicking. They're fan club members. And then I just explained what those lines represent. And then the people who have the other Lisa, the yellowish Lisa or the orangish Lisa, is represented by the subscription. Okay, how you doing, Kat? How you doing, friend? Yes, so Lisa Doc. Yes. You said I'm 28. Oh, you're 28. I don't know why I thought you were in the 30s now. You're 28. Okay. Who's 30? Maybe I was thinking about Blue Hearts. The who's 30? No, somebody's 30. I was gonna say Miss Darlene. I thought somebody was level 30. Maybe I'm wrong. Interesting. You said I'm 28. And I feel like you, Miss Darlene, say something in the chat for me, friend. I felt like people who've come on a regular basis. Okay, wait a minute. She's 20. She's 28 too. Okay, that might be the highest. I don't know. I think somebody else is 30 in their 30s. You said no. You're 21 for Blue Box, but you're 28 for the Lisa, the Lisa with the heart. Lisa with the heart. Okay, my fan club. All right, friends. So let me see. You said I'm 40 from 29. Oh, you said you're $40 for 29. Wait a minute. Really? wow. Doc, can you provide the group of the importance of supporting within our budgets? Tapping is free. Yes, yes. Let me talk through that. Dr. Lisa, there are two new features. One is, hold on one second. Let's see. One is campaign called the American Professional something. Yes, that is a new campaign. Yeah, you guys always want to see what campaigns are there. That is a new campaign. I've seen that one. Let me talk what Luna was sharing because Luna is so sweet with that gentle reminder. So we always talk about ways you can support the live. So I want to make sure you guys understand. And this is something you should. You said I'm 27. Okay, and she's a 28 too. Yes, she is. Many blessings to everyone. Thank you so much, Regina. How are you, friend? Yes. Oh, you are not talking about age. I was about to say I'm 36 in reverse. You're so funny. It is telling you, yes, Lisa, I am 28. Okay, yep, 28. Yep. Okay, so let's see. I saw a notification about something TikTok wanted me to do and said I would get PCs. Can't find it. Okay, gotcha. Huh. The higher 29s so far are over 100 per level. Okay, the higher say that again over. Oh, gotcha. For the engagement. Gotcha. So let me let me speak to this. So this is important to know. When when you are talking to your audience, there's a couple things you want to keep in mind. You want to keep in mind how essentially as you are engaging in a live, there's multiple things you could be doing as a viewer. Okay, and I tell you guys all the time, as a viewer, you are essentially engaging, you're committing to this relationship, the relationship between you, me, and TikTok. So we are all together in this. And so tapping, there's free support and then there's paid support. There's support that you have to have coins on your account. So you want to think about this strategically in terms of what is in your budget, how do you want to engage, how you want to support. So again, tell your audience, I think it's important that you tell your audience that they have different options that are available to them. Okay, now when we talk about the blue box or any of the Lisas, either Lisa, okay, whether you're talking about the yellow Lisa or the orange heart Lisa, those Lisas come with having coins and having you have paid into supporting the live. Whether you're a fan club member and click at the Daily Heart Me and using that with one coin, it's a coin for that, or if you decide to become a subscriber. Okay, so that's what the subscription is. But again, those are other benefits, other commitments to being in the live. So I want you to know that. And then the blue box comes with its own level of commitment when it comes to doing gifting and supporting the live. If you're talking age, then I am forever 22. And you, I'm forever 21. And so here is so a couple things I want to tell you. Tapping the screen is free support. If you look at the hearts that I have up here, I have 10,000 hearts that have come in. It's not heart me's, hearts, taps essentially. So people have liked the live. Thank you so much, Silver Fox. People are liking the live. So it says 10.8. So people are liking the live. Okay, that's free support. You get points for that support. When you are sharing out the live, you can share out the live by clicking the arrow below. We had 86 shares. Let's see if we can get to 100. But those are shares, okay? What percentage does TikTok give for our subscriptions? Like 50%. I'm actually going to talk about that, Mango, because TikTok is changing the subscription. So I'll break it down, but it's essentially it's 50%. And then there's a processing fee. So it's more like 55, 60% because of that processing fee. But yeah, so I would say 55 is probably fair. So it's like 45 for you, 55 for TikTok. So Mango was asking on the YT side of the house. Mango, you had another question. Do you have the option to hide if you're a subscriber? You said, okay, wow, thank you. Wow, okay. let me look at your other question. You said, do you have an option to hide if you are a subscriber? Hide that you're a subscriber in the room? Can you as a subscriber not show your subscriber badge? I don't know. You would have to, I don't know. You have to check on your side if there's a way you can not show that. I don't think you can because it's for, oh, okay, Nika's saying you can. Nika, how can you do it? Is some kind of setting you can put to show that you don't want your subscriber to show? Because I was thinking it's the subscriber badge is for the host too, to know who's a subscriber. So, okay, I'll check. Yeah, checking your settings on your side to see if there's a way that you can turn off your badge being shown. But, and you guys, everyone, they're saying yes. So they're thinking it's a way to deactivate it. Yes, you can hide all your badges. She said, yes, you can hide all your badges. That's what she's saying. Um, if you are, so where do you, well, where would you go? Let's unpack that a little bit so others know in the room. So where would you go to hide them? What's the answer to that? I'm gonna let them type it out. See if TikTok let us see. Well, sometimes TikTok filters comments, so let's see if we can see. TT is messy, I know. let's see. Let's see if we can see. But like I said, again, I think it's interesting. Are you hiding it from the viewers, or will the host always see it? That would be interesting, because you would think the host would want to see it. You said messy boots. You would think the host would need to know who's in the room. Now, TikTok is good with some levels of transparency. YT is not. YT, like, look here, you could be anonymous. You're just a number in the corner. So YT does not let you see anything unless you decide you want to be seen. I'm testing out a structure to keep engagement up during the day. I think it's working. Let's talk about it, Wellness Girl. See, that's the type of stuff I want to talk about tomorrow. Let's talk through that, friend. Exactly. Yeah. So, no, but seriously, if you can hide it, let me know. It'll be interesting if it's hidden from the live host. That would be interesting. Because let me say this, the live host has features to kind of pull the lever a little bit when it comes to engagement and how you can how they try to get more views and engagement in your room. So I wonder if the hiddenness is from other viewers in the chat, but the live host always sees it. That would be interesting. But yeah, let me know if you guys know the answer to that. So Nika, you said you could do it, so I don't know the answer. I don't know in the settings if there's a way to turn it off. And if it is, how do you do it? True, they do need to know. Yeah, the live host needs to know. So it'll be interesting if it's not active, if it's activated for the live host, but not for other viewers. Maybe that's what they do. All right, friends. What was I just talking about, y'all? Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate y'all. I felt like I was giving a lecture. What was I talking about? Thank you so much. I'm going to segue to subscriptions because I don't remember what I was just budgeting. Thank you. Luna, thank you. I was like, what was I just talking about? Thank you, Luna. Luna said budgeting. Budgeting your money. Making sure you being wise. Yes, let's go back to that. We're going to go back. Okay. Tapping the screen is free. Sharing a live is free. Commenting is free. Okay. All that is free support. You need that support. You need to have your room activated. You need to have people actually engaging in your live. Okay. So I share that because I always tell you to look at the numbers in the room, click that number. You see top viewers, people who are actively engaging. You put budgeted too. Thank you so much, friend. And then you'll see that question mark in the corner. It tells you how you're collecting points. Now, TikTok is messy with our brain connections, guys. That's why I'm saying, okay, I'm concerned some are spreading cells thin to support battles. Um, it's free 99. Yes, it's free 99. Well, that's a different conversation, Luna. That's a entirely different conversation because at the end of the day, that is a different conversation. At the end of the day, that's probably even beyond, and maybe that's a Zoom conversation for the agency. So at the end of the day, that is part of your community support. Okay, in terms of how you think about offering that, yes. So that might be a Zoom conversation. So I probably wouldn't bring that here because I don't want to. I don't want to have that conversation on TikTok. Maybe that's my first inclination. I don't want to have that conversation on TikTok. But I think that is something that you want to be very cognizant of in your personal budgeting. Okay? I think that's something you want to be very cognizant of in your personal budgeting. That's what I will say to that. Had about 400 and didn't drop too bad when I started talking in between. Trends to drop a lot. Okay. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good to know. Yeah, let's chat about it. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, your room is definitely grooming. So let's talk through that. But yeah, no, that's probably a bigger conversation when it comes to battling anyway, because battling is something that you do to obviously activate your room, to get people connected. You're building community. It is a monetization strategy. So I'm not saying don't do it. But what I will tell you is that you should be doing it within the context of your community as you're thinking about how do you actually build your community out, ask if it's okay for them to engage in that way, and then ultimately make a decision on how frequently you do it. So that's what I would tell you. So I'll leave that there, recognizing that as you're participating in this as a person in the community, you need to make sure that it's, something you can support, you know. And by the way, I have our group friends and learn battle scheduled this afternoon. Okay, look at you, friend. How you doing, Kim? Hello, friends coming in. How you doing, Silver Fox? Battling also helps you level up. It does actually help you level up. So it is a strategy. So I don't want to diminish the importance of doing it if you are going to engage in building your community out, thinking about how do you grow. There's so many facets to it, and that's why I said, I really wish somebody would have sat down and talked to me about it from a strategic perspective earlier. Yeah, better. Okay, friend, that's good. Yeah, so nobody set me down and said, hey, here's why you want to do this. Here's what this could offer you. Here's the benefits of it. They made it seem very, it was kind of very intimidating for me. How are you? I'm doing well. It was kind of intimidating. And so I appreciate now that I've engaged in the process and learned a little bit more about it. Like, what are all the different facets of it? How does it help me? But again, recognizing that it does require your community to support you in that way. And at the end of the day, you just have to make a decision on if that is something you, hold on, sorry, you go, I gotta, if that is something you want to engage in. Yeah. I went to the Service Plus Live yesterday. Oh, how was it? I missed it. How was it? I missed it. Um, I'm still heading to C5, y'all. Even after 2 marathons, I'm still going strong. There you go, friend. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, so back to the monetization piece. I want to speak to the budget piece because at the end of the day, I don't know y'all budget, but I will say it is something if you're going to engage fully and be a part of a community and even be a live host. Think about your budget. Think about how you want to structure things. Now, I am a proponent of as I get rewards and stuff, I put it back into the community. I exchange. I exchange all the time. That's how I've been able to kind of level up and stuff. I use that and I exchange for other ways to support you all, the battling and everything else included. So you said me too. Yeah. So just know you can exchange, and that's the beauty of being a live host because as you are growing and stuff, you're collecting the rewards, and you can take those rewards and exchange them, and you just make that part of your budget. But it requires you to go live. Wink, wink, hint, hint. For those who are not going live, requires you to be strategic in that way and go live. But that's how you would also do it. I turn off gifter badge, click corner, then settings, then viewer ranking. Do me a favor. You said turning off. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna pin Nika's comment because I asked her to go find out how to do it. She did it for us. Same. I can't afford to keep recharging. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I just make it part of my budget to exchange. Um, let's see. You said for turning off gifter badge. Gifter badge is the blue? Is that what you mean? I think you're thinking blue, the blue box. So turning off gifter badge. Click arrow. What arrow? Where's the arrow? Then settings. Oh, the arrow here. I'm sorry, the arrow below. And then there's a settings feature. For the live host, you don't see settings. Okay, so you're saying for you all it's a settings feature. Then viewer ranking. Viewer ranking. Okay. Okay, so the arrow here, I'm assuming your arrow that's down here somewhere. Where's your arrow? The arrow for you all is in the corner. So where's the arrow at? And then you turn that off. You click settings and then you can turn it off. Thank you, Nika. Now, I believe what you're referring to is the blue box. I don't know if that changes the Daily Heart Me and your subscription badge. Again, I would think the live host would need to see those two things because that's pertaining to their room. So I think those two can't turn off, but let me know if I'm wrong on that. So, me too, exchanging coins. They had a relationship counselor, a tutoring, and a psychic medium. Um, I missed something, Dr. Trish. What was that about, friend? I'm going back to your comments. Did I miss something? You said I want to share. Oh, okay, got you. You're talking about Service Plus. Okay, Service Plus Live yesterday. It was good. They had 3 guests talking about their experience using it. They had a relationship counselor, a tutor, and a psychic medium. Okay. I buy the coins. I heard it's cheaper than exchanging. It is. It is cheap. Let me say that clearly. It is. But it's already money that had been, you know, gifted. And so I just repurpose it and put it back into the TikTok universe, TikTok streets. So yes, you do take a bigger, um, um, not significant, but it's enough to say, okay, it's cheaper to get new coins, but that's new money as opposed to money that was already gifted. Lord have mercy, I'm way over my budget. You mean me? Was I talking to you some sugar? But I was like, you gotta go live. Some sugar, you felt that, friend. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Click the arrow in the corner. Yes, okay, click the arrow. I'm assuming the arrow down below. The one in the corner. Gotcha. Okay. TikTok Service Plus. Yeah, okay. I said I got y'all. Me too. They have one that has a 25% discount. Yes, when you go to the website. When you go to the website, you get a 25% discount. Reset your goal. Thank you so much, friend. When you go to the website, you can get that 25% discount. So, um, so yeah, tapping is clapping. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Let me know you're tapping, sharing. If you're new to the room, I should have said this earlier, but if you are new to the room, feel free. You can click the link in the corner. That is part of the Creator Network. We are part of the Launch Your Income Agency. So many of the people in the room are already in the agency. So feel free to apply. And if you do apply, I will check to see if TikTok is will approve your invitation for me to invite you. And if TikTok does, you will get invited into the agency. And so just let me know if you are interested in applying. You can click the corner below. If you are not already with the agency, um, if you're already with the agency, let me know as well. Okay. Say hello. Let me know who's going live today. Let me know who's going live. And then last but not least about budgeting. So budgeting really quickly. Daily Heart Me is a coin. So you got to think about if you're going to participate, get the Daily Heart Me. If you do not grab the Daily Heart Me within a week, it turns gray. So that's why how things kind of go into this hibernation, basically. It's inactive. The same thing with your blue box. Your blue box gets inactive if you're not here engaging in live for over a week, meaning that you haven't sent a rose or a gift, haven't done any your engagement. TikTok says, okay, you know what? Let's make this inactive. We're gonna deactivate this for a period of time. So that's how it becomes gray. If you are somebody, and I know most of you have blue boxes, but if you are somebody, what I tell you to do is always check your level. If you're looking at leveling up, sometimes there's some strategy surrounding how do you gift, how do you engage, how do you also intentionally level up as well, just so that you're getting more engagement points and features, such as flying in and stuff. Okay. See you all later. Thank you so much, Silver Fox. Appreciate your friend. I referred 2 people to the agency. Did you really, Dr. Trish? Did you use your link, friend? Let me know. Let me know if you use your link. And then it should be something you guys can tally and see as well. So you should know who your referrals are. So you can easily get that. TikTok, it tracks it for me as well. People who are referred. Yeah, your referral people haven't quite came in yet. So we got, so let me know. Yeah, I only have 2. He said, I'm going live. What time are you going live? Yes, let's put our live time in here. Hey, Sassy, how are you, friend? Put your live time topic in the chat so we can see who is going live real quick. I know some of you are going live. Kim and Sultry Nana, did you guys battle last night? I missed it. A mom and a daughter. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, tell them to apply. I don't think they haven't done it yet. I'll say that because your name's not showing up as one of the referees, my list of referees. So yeah, definitely tell them to use their link. Um, Grand Rising Truth Seeker, new here from the FYP. How are you, friend? Thank you for joining. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me because I see the Lisa. Now I see my name popping up there. Thank you so much, friend. Let me know if you're interested in the Creator Network program. I can give more of a description, but it's going to be the link here. You're going to click that to apply. I'll give a little bit more information about it, but I am a TikTok Creator Network agency, and it's a free program that supports live hosts to go live and earn. I'm doing a pop up. Okay, what time are you doing your pop up? And like I said, anybody in the agency that would like a promote coupon, let me know when you would like me to use it. Send me an inbox message. I'm happy to use it. Um, Send me an inbox message of you want it and what time you what. Give me at least two options of days and times that you go live. I didn't use the link. I was at the gym and didn't have network. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, send it to, if you know them, send it to them in their inbox. Like inbox it to them. Say if they do apply, tell them to apply with the link, and you can send them that way. Okay. Keep me posted. I don't know if I can change it after they apply. I don't think I can. So it would come under the agency's link and information as opposed to yours because it tracks your referral. It has a whole screen for tracking the referral metrics. And then it also tracks on your side. You guys can see it under the Creator Network feature. So anybody you referred that you brought in, there's a whole screen that you can see who you referred and you can see the metrics for that. Okay. Hello, friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, TikTok is pretty sophisticated in how they track all this, so that'll be good. I can send it to them. Where do I get it? Okay, so under your Creator Network, you know how to get to the Creator Network page. This is for everybody in the room. So if you guys are referring people, which I absolutely want you guys to. So let's see. I'm going to see if I can do it on my shop page. I'm going to go to my shop profile so I can show you. I'll catch up with comments in just a second. So I'm going to go to my TikTok. I'm on my shop page. I'm going to go to TikTok Studio. You know, at the top, you see tools, you see live. I'm going to go to the live screen. Under live, I'm going to here where it says tools and resources, that area. I'm clicking the little arrow so I can see the whole screen pop up. So I can see all my options. Okay, there we go. All the options are popping up. It's the very last one, Creator Network. You click that. Now, obviously, this one is not with a Creator Network, but what you will see is that you're with Launch Your Income Agency. And if I understood, Chantel was here. She jumped up. She came on my live as a guest and explained that it's under here. And you guys will see a screen that says, it also says you referred how many people, and it shows your link or your QR code where you can give it to people. So I think it's like three options. I think it's a QR code, link, in a share option or something. So I'm not sure how it works, but it's like a couple different options where you can share out the referral code, but it's under that area there. So yeah, that's where it's at. Okay. That's where you found the link at. So let me know if you got that. I'm going to live at 7 p.m. Eastern. You are live at 7 p.m. Healing and Kim, you said healing and realignment 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Awesome. I see you guys. Welcome to the room, friends. Thank you so much. Go live. I love it. I'm back. Swiped away. Love it, Miss Starling. Thank you for coming back, friend. I apologize. I need to change my settings. What happened, Sultry Nana? You guys couldn't battle yesterday. Okay, gotta run. See you at 4. Thank you, Luna. See you, friend. I did already. I'm going to message her right now. Where did you get my link? Did I tell you what? Trish, let me know if you didn't understand what I was saying. Can you do it again? Too fast. Okay, Luna, real quick. You're going to the live center. You know what a live center is, where you can schedule your live, where you can go look at your recordings. You can look at your live analytics. So you go into that page. Okay, so that is your profile, TikTok Studio, tools, live. So you go into the live center. Okay, so that's the first thing. So get to the live center. Under the live center is under the live center is so let me put yes if you understand where I'm telling you to go for so far. Say yes, because last thing you said was too fast. So live center, you know where the live center is. Put yes in the chat for me. So you know what okay, perfect. So that's where you're starting. You're starting in the live center. Okay? So within the live center, let me flip my camera so you can see the exact words because it's mirrored right now. You see tools and resources. You see where you see live recordings, events. So it's this section here. You see that arrow in the corner. You click that arrow. That pops up for me. Join Creator Network. The Creator Network part here is where you guys will see. If you click that, I'm not with an agency, but all of you are. So the ones you guys should see where it says Launch Your Income Agency. Everything you need to know about the agency is on this area, is under this area here. Okay. Even when you get ready to apply to the agency, and you did the corner invite where you did the link here to accept that invitation. It's taking you to this screen. That's where this is. Okay, so it's taking you to this screen. So everything you need to know about your referral link, it's under here. Okay, so it will be under this screen. So let me know if that makes sense. Okay, I'm there. What do I send her? It should be pretty. Since I don't have the look of it, it should be pretty straightforward. There should be a QR code or a referral link. It's under the referral section. So you would send her the link or the QR code, however you want to do it. Yeah, so that's what you would do. Does it have a share option where you can share it within the app? You might be able to even share it within the app. So, and it probably will show up in her inbox as a message from you. It's not, say that again. It's not what I see. It's not what I see. What do you see? Do you see a QR code or a link to share? It should be one of those. Thank you all for sharing the live. How you doing, Natty Nat? Appreciate you, friend. There should be something under there for it. Okay. Thank you all for sharing out the live. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate all the support. Let me know if there's other questions. Let's see. Okay. All right, friend. I did have a battle yesterday. I have battle at the beginning of my live and at the end. Oh, nice, nice. Look at her. Love that. Dr. Trish, you're asking to come up. Okay, I'm gonna let you come up. Hello, friend.
Hi, Dr. Lisa.
Yes. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm on the TikTok studio. I'm trying to do this because if I don't do this now, I'm gonna forget. Um, so I'm on the TikTok studio. I'm under live. I scroll down under tools and resources. I see creator networks, right?
Mm-hmm.
I click on that.
Okay.
And on the top, it says your creator network name, launch your income agency, contact manager, relationship period, key metrics, creator referral program, creator network events.
So under the referral program, Trisha T says she has to click the arrow when she gets to referrals.
I see it. Okay, got it.
Right.
So I copy the link and that's what I send her.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't really know their names, by memory on TikTok, but I can copy that link and I can text it because it's my fitness class instructor and her mom.
Okay. Nice. Awesome.
So should I send it like I can copy the link and I can send it via text?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It should show. It should have them show up as an applied as a referral application.
Okay.
But yeah, it's almost like as if they click the link in here, but it's just going to show that it was referred from you in my system.
Okay. I'm gonna send it to her now. They neither of them go live. Neither of them know a lot about TikTok. They have a bio on once
Okay.
they have their
Okay.
account
He's
under
like, Dr. Lisa, they're gonna need some help. Is that what you're telling me?
they're gonna need help. They're gonna need help. Yeah.
And
I'm just
then
letting you know.
and then let them know that they probably will have to do a trial live. So if you're telling
Yes,
me they don't go
I
live,
told
they
the
have to do
daughter
the
that.
trial.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Dr. Lisa.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right. All right, friends. Let me know any other questions. Thank you, Trisha T. Because like I said, I don't see it on my end, so I wouldn't have known to say click an arrow. So so thank you. I appreciate you, friend. Let's see. Let's see. Any other questions? Did I miss some questions? I was going to talk about subscriptions. I talked about it yesterday. Let me know if you're new in the room because I probably won't go through it again if I don't need to. You say you're welcome. Teamwork, teamwork, make the dream work. I appreciate it, friend. Because I was like, I don't know what I'm going to tell her, but we're going to figure it out together. Good morning, everyone. How you doing, sweetie pie? Let me know if you were not here yesterday for whatever reason and you missed the subscription conversation if you need to know more about it, okay? Put yes in the chats that you want me to talk about subscription. Say I'm good. If you are not, if I don't need to go down that path, okay? I just want to make sure I talk about it enough in the live, especially with the context that I'm thinking many of you are going to either have subscriptions you need to change, or as you think about your subscriptions, you might need to think differently about what you create. Okay? So, Paul said, I'm good. And then Dr. Trish, Dr. Trish, you said you did go to the Service Plus. Service Plus, I should have had you talk when you were up. Service Plus conversation was good as well. It seems like they had panelists and they were helping to share how they're leveraging Service Plus. So that's good. Okay. How do I get to school? Darlene, Miss Darlene, how do you get to school? So we're going to have to work. Let's work together on this one. School, okay, the quickest way I do it is that I have school on my desktop and then I download the school app. So you would download the school app if you're from your phone all the time. If you're downloading the school app, that's probably the easiest way to get to it. I think if you just go to school.com, SKOOL, or if you go back to the link that is in our notes. So when I sent out our meeting notes and the one I sent on Sunday, if you go back and click that, it should take you directly to our login. So that might be the easiest way. And then if I were you, I would either bookmark that or save it and download it as an app too. So I do have the app on my phone. So I'm able to easily get to it. So that's probably the easiest way. So I sent notes, I email, click that same link to get approved. If you click that link, that'll get you there. Okay, Dr. Trish, you're invited again. Come on, I'm gonna let you talk about. She's gonna talk about Service Plus real quick. Okay, you were at yesterday's conversation.
Yeah. So I went to the service, the TikTok Service Plus, and I was there for pretty much the whole time. They had, I guess, people that work for that, some sort of, I don't know, this TikTok has so many names, like the Creator Awards, this and that and that. I get all confused. But there were two hosts, and the first host had two professionals come up, and the last host had another professional come up. Okay. And they also talked about the campaign that I mentioned that I haven't had a chance yet to look into, but they're, like you said, Dr. Lisa, I believe there's going to be a transition, or it's already taken place, that where professionals, are coming onto TikTok and delivering their services and getting their clients and their coaching and, from, going live. What I gathered was that all three of these professionals that they had come up, they don't go live every single day and as often as most people that are TikTok live hosts go live here. That's a distinction that I noticed. They
Can I,
are.
can I pause a second? Only just a point of clarification. These are people who are in their creator manager program and they have 50,000 followers or more.
Yes.
Okay, so I just want to say that as a point of distinction because this program requires you to have 50,000 followers for you to be part of their bigger service plus
Yes.
initiative, their management program. And then because they have 50,000 followers, they're not necessarily going live as often. It's almost like when you think about marketing yourself and your services and creating that, building up your brand and your reputation. So they've kind of done that phase of it.
Oh,
That's the way I would see that. Maybe they've done that in different spaces. Maybe they've done that. Um, yeah, I'm assuming they've done that already because they have 50,000 followers. So they've done some aspect of that. So just kind of put that in perspective. Like these are people who
okay.
are not newer creators. They've been in these TikTok streets for a minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good distinction. So yeah, I had no idea. Because sometimes we just, and I know me and you had this conversation. Like, how do these people get so many followers all of a sudden? So yeah, one was a relationship coach, and I went on his live last night. Um,
Was it good?
I didn't think
Well, never mind. I shouldn't have asked that. I'm sorry.
I.
I shouldn't have asked that. I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm sorry. This is Zoom conversation. We can't talk about that
Okay, okay,
yet.
okay. I, I think there's better relationship coaches out there. I'll just leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that. But his room was full.
Yeah.
So the
He's no Kim Love Jones. We'll say that. He's no Kim Love Jones.
no, he's not. She has leagues over him.
Right, right.
So the second person was a tutor. He was like a young, like fresh out of college, maybe still in college. I don't know, graduate school. He was a young guy, and he was a tutor, and he was promoting his tutoring, services, teaching anatomy and physiology. And so they were all talking about how they use the Service Plus. And then the last person was a psychic medium. And so they all of them pretty much said um, that it's just an easier way to have the persons in your room because the comments are going so fast.
Okay.
Catch them by saying, hey, if you want to know more about my services, or if you want to drop me a question that I'm not going to probably get to because the comments are going so quickly, hit on that Service Plus, and
Okay.
it'll prompt you to do what you need to do, or it'll take you to my website, whatever it is that they have in their Service Plus stuff. And they all pretty much said the same thing.
Okay.
Because the host was asking, what has this done for you? How has this, benefited you? How has this helped you in your lives? And they all pretty much just said the same thing.
So, I mean, essentially, it is supposed to be like a lead generation tool. So, as you're thinking about people in your live, and I think I kept my Service Plus on. It's in the corner over here, but I kept it on just so you can see it. Mine has not been updated. When I switched over to the agency to a business account, it took away what I had there. So, keep that in mind too. You may have to redo it if you ever switch your account type. But it was helpful because people, I would turn it on occasion and people will click it, and you can have some frequently asked questions set up for people to get an automatic answer on how they schedule an appointment with you, or how they can get assistance with whatever link in bio product that you have available. You also can create a contact form. You can create some other forms for people to then click that, and you can pin that in your live, and you can share that as a way to say, okay, here's what you need to do now that I've shared all this value, all this information. Go ahead and fill out my Service Plus form so you know how to reach me, or how we can schedule a one-on-one, or whatever the case may be. So know that it's a great tool, especially if a lot of you are doing things that are part of your consultations, your coaching, or you have products that digital products that you want people to get access to. Okay.
Yeah, I just thought it was really good, and I was like, wow, there's definitely a transitioning happening with TikTok, and having more professionals come on, to promote their businesses and just have an extension, you know.
Exactly.
I thought it was great. It was definitely very hopeful.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to attend it yesterday, so I wanted to hear the panelists too, but it's helpful to know that people are using it. Yeah, I would just say put in perspective when you have people who are 50,000 followers, because that's kind of how that program is structured, where you have to be someone who's been engaged here for some period of time. Obviously there are people who hit what I call lightning in a bottle, and they have a video that go viral and they got 50,000 followers. So those situations happen too. But for the most part, you kind of paid your dues a little bit to get to that type of number. You've done enough content. You may have gone live quite a bit early on, and now you're sharing. Now you don't have to necessarily go live as much because you have enough followers and who are engaging with you in your content.
Yeah, that makes sense. And they're having I'm not gonna be able to attend. I have my 5 p.m. live tonight. Because I do 12 and 5 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but they're gonna have more guests today.
Okay. So okay, they're doing it again tonight then. Okay. So this whole week they've been going live, it seems like. Well, they did Tuesday, Wednesday, and you're saying Thursday as well?
Okay. Yeah, they said yesterday that they were going to have, I think, 2 more guests.
Okay.
So check it out. I thought it was really good.
Okay.
I really like them bringing the guests up, and they're professionals, except for that relationship guy.
All right. All right. I'm not touching it. All right. Take care. Bye bye. All right. Favorite RT Nikki, you do not need to be business. No, you don't need to be business. The business feature does allow you to get leads. There is like another. It's almost like leads is different than this contact form. I don't know where the distinction lies between the terminology, but they actually have something that's called leads. LEAD, leads. Well, that's the name. But I'm not sure why that's different than the contact form, but there is a distinction they're making there. Um, so that's part of it if you have a business account. But if not, you still can use it from a personal. I had the personal, and I think Coach Jesse. There's some other people who who have it activated already, and they've had it activated for some months now. Because I clicked to join, but my bio still looked the same. You your bio looks the same. You got to go in and change it. It's not your bio from TikTok. There's like a Service Plus bio that you create. There's a description that you're gonna create. Thanks, Coach Gina. Appreciate your friend. Yeah, there's a whole setup process that you have to do for the Service Plus. You're gonna create the questions that you want as like your frequently asked questions and answers. You can do that. You can create that contact form. You got to put in your service. You put a little blurb about what services you offer. You put your contact information. So there's some things you would do to kind of create your Service Plus page, essentially. And then I think they have to approve you too. So it's not where I don't think there's an instant approval. I think you have to confirm that your services align with the Service Plus feature. So, for example, if you're someone who's selling physical products, I think they will share like you're not eligible for that particular feature. It is really for people in the digital product space or digital services rather. Okay. Um, Kim, oh, Dr. Trish, Dr. Trish, you need to message her. You can put that in the chat. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. I'll check. Thank you. I was so confused. How do some people in the agency have Service Plus without the 50K followers? What's the number for? Okay, wait a minute. 50K followers. Let me explain that. Pals asked a question on the YT. I just want to know. But they told me I was eligible, so I applied. Okay, good, good. You're fine. Yeah, you should be. You should be fine. Okay, gotcha. I'm here with taking a daisy out. Okay, perfect. Okay, so Piles, answer your question. Service Plus has a program. It's called a Creator Manager Program. In order to be eligible for their special program, this is a special program. It's above and beyond the Service Plus feature in the live. They have a special program just for people who have 50,000 followers or more. That's what we were talking about. So those people on the panel are people who are part of their special program where they have support. Yeah, oh, I got it. Yeah, they have support from this creator manager. And so what they were doing is promoting that program. So when you would go there, they would pin, hey, if you have 50,000 followers or more, you're eligible for this other program. You may be eligible. They didn't say you were. You may be eligible for this other program. And so they were using their form, their Service Plus form, to get potential eligible people. Most of the people in the live did not have 50,000 followers or more. Most of the people in the room did not. Now, let me say that differently. I don't know, but many people in the chat was like, what about us? So they're still telling me I am not eligible for the program. Really? Why not? Yeah, why not? Yeah, yeah, we're talking about the other guy who's a relationship person. Why wouldn't you? Interesting. Interesting, Ken. Yeah, I know you were business at first, and then you switched to personal. Interesting. Yeah. And they said, what about you all? I know they did. They was like, hey, whatever. Which program? We were talking about service. So that was Service Plus. Again, Service Plus, Nikki, okay, let me start over. TikTok Service Plus people, they have a TikTok page. They're doing a series of lives to promote their special program for people who have 50,000 followers or more, where you can be supported by a creator manager. So let me say this. I'm most of y'all's creator manager. Y'all have me as a creator manager because you're part of the Launch Your Income agency. So I'm your creator manager. Now, agencies really are working with people who have less followers. 50,000 followers you can have two in your agency, but typically they try to get people in agencies when you are new and you're learning. They're trying to get you to grow in this TikTok, world. So they're trying to they use agencies to support your growth strategy and streamline things, where they have agencies recruiting and helping newer rookie, what they call rookie creators, grow. This program with Service Plus, they're not necessarily working with rookies. They're working with people with 50,000 followers or more to kind of help with really building out the Service Plus program, helping promote it. They get a creator manager that's giving them tips and strategies on how to improve with Service Plus and stuff. So that's like a next level type program. Um, but you still can use the feature, you still can grow, you still can activate it, and essentially they'll give you tips and strategies on what you can do by going to their page. So go to TikTok Service Plus page, follow that page, go to that page and engage with some of the content, and they give you some pretty good tips and strategies on how you can use Service Plus in your live stream to again get new clients, okay, and promote your business. So I definitely say use it. But Kim, I don't know why you wouldn't be eligible. That's interesting. Let's talk offline. I mean, I don't know what the process is beyond. Okay, thank you. You're welcome, friend. I don't know what the process is in terms of why you would. Yeah, I know you have to apply. I know you have to. Um, yeah, get approved to activate it. But most of those approvals were people who were offering consultations, coaching, guidance, digital products, that type of stuff. So just maybe it's the verbiage you were using when you applied. Just kind of go back and look and see what you were sharing, and just see if there's something that's there that makes it seem like you have a physical service that you're offering versus something digital. I think that's the distinction. But I think again, you meet with people on and don't say other platforms. Make sure you ain't saying FB and stuff like that. But just say you're meeting with people that way. So I don't know. I would say it's something in the early request of what you're doing that maybe there's something that's picking up, and who knows, it's probably AI related, so maybe it's picking up something that, based on the terminology. All right, friends, let me know if that's helpful. I do have a hard stop, so I think I'm gonna get off in like maybe the next 10 minutes because I do have a meeting this afternoon. I gotta schedule a couple things, so I want to make sure I have enough time. But let me know if you have questions. If you are in the room, I know some of you said you were going live, so feel free to go live. Let me know. And if you are new to my live and you want to join my Creator Network agency, you can click the link in the corner. That's the link over here, and it'll give you the opportunity to apply to the Creator Network. And essentially, like I said, it's a program that's helping you with training, hosting strategy, monetization, as well as incentives to help you go live and monetize, as well as um, if you have trouble with your account where you get banned, I can advocate for you. I'm going to talk about that too. So we'll talk about that in the next few lives because I think we need to spend some more time on restrictions and violations and stuff like that, just so that you guys know some things that are happening with TikTok. I know a few of you had some restrictions happen to you. So restrictions are definitely a thing that TikTok does. So you have to kind of make sure that you kind of play in the sandbox well, but at the same time they'll restrict your views and your ability to go live for like 10 minutes or so, or I'm sorry, your views in terms of being on the FYP for about 10 minutes. So just know, Trisha said yes. So just know that that does happen. So we have to kind of talk through like how do you kind of avoid that. Is it still not allowing me to join the TikTok branded mission? Um, Kim, I don't know what's going on. So those are two programs you're saying that you should be able to do and you're not able to. Interesting. Let's talk offline. Maybe we can schedule a one-on-one and just see what's going on with how those accounts are not, those programs are not being available to you. Um, you might have to go into your settings. There might be something going on where they don't know what's going on with your account. Did you ever? Here's something, and this is just a tip out loud that I'm just talking out loud. There's a page in TikTok, and I think people often overlook it when you give information about who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a page. Somebody in the chat helped me out with saying the name of it. I have to go and look at it in my settings. But essentially, there's an opportunity for you to give a description of your background, what you do. I did that early on. I made sure I completed that. I did it actually when I was having all those imposters. So I can like, it's almost like your verification. That's what it is, the verification page. Did you ever do that? Verify your ID, verify everything about you. You should have to verify your ID when you get monetized. But this page is almost like a description. It's almost like a bio in itself. So let me know if you know what I'm talking about. But that's something you might need to do. Hey guys, I'm in a meeting. I wanted to battle Friday if anyone is interested. Okay, D Rob. Um, Anybody interested? I'm gonna pin your comment, D Rob, just so that people can see it. They'll let you know. Um, so that I deleted all the user accounts that were banned. Okay, gotcha. We didn't have a Zoom last night, right? No, we did not have a Zoom. You know what? I need to bring the Zoom back. I need to promote it. That's what keeps happening. I don't do enough promoting in advance that I'm going to do it. So I will make a point to definitely do it for next Wednesday and promote it. Um, yes, you did it for monetization. For monetization. This is in the settings and privacy area. What I'm talking about, the verification and settings and privacy. I had to verify my ID for my subscription pay. Yeah, you're verifying, yes. 12, you're going live at 12 noon to 2 p.m. Okay, perfect. Salt Shenanigans going to be live today. What I'm talking about, D-Rob, Salt Shenanigans reached out. Come at mine. Okay. So, Coach Jessie said she responded to you on WhatsApp. Are you looking for one-on-one? Gotcha. So, D-Rob, you got a couple different options, friend. You got a few options. There you go. Kim responded. Trish responded. See, there you go, friend. You got some options. So you just decide. I will battle you. What time? There we go. So yeah, you got options. I'll be alive at 12 noon Eastern and 5 p.m. today. Oh, you going live twice? Nice. We must have the same settings for 18 years and older. Oh, so you gotta make sure you turn that off to battle. So go in your settings and cut off the audience control. Turn that off. Yep. Okay. No, Lisa, did I see your comment? Hold on. Nope, this is the first comment I'm seeing, Lisa. You only got one comment that showed up. Yeah, that's the first comment, friend. Hello, though. How are you? Let me know. I messaged you back. Let me know what's the time we can meet. Let me know what works for you. I'll look and see if it works on my end. Okay. Typically with the 10 and 4, um, anywhere after 6:30 or so could work potentially. So for meeting briefly, but yeah, let me know what makes sense. Okay. Um, when it comes to Kim, when it comes to your issues, maybe we can meet. Let's talk through. Let's talk specifically about brand admission. Sounds like she's trying to do a couple programs. Let me know. Okay. Yeah. 2 o'clock today. I can meet 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock today or tomorrow could work. Okay. What time? 2 o'clock today. 2 o'clock Eastern. Let me know if that works. When it comes to brand admission, well, let's see what it requires. I don't know exactly what's going on, but you're saying they didn't accept you because of community guidelines. So today is good. 2 o'clock. Okay. I'll message you after this. Okay. So 2 o'clock. Let me write that down. And then I need to make sure. I don't think I was promoting anybody today. So let me know if I wasn't promoting you because I don't think I have anybody on my list for today. So I don't think I was. Okay. All right. I received a message that my page was reported for violation. Oh, I'm confused. Your page was reported. Let me check and see if I see it on here. Reported for a violation. So somebody reported you. You're not showing up in my system as a violation. I only have one person that's sitting there still. You're not showing up on my end, but let's talk. Yes, I need to talk to you. Yeah. So let me know. I gave you time, so let me know. You told me you those times didn't work for you. So yeah, give me some times. And we'll find a time to meet. Go on live at 8:30 p.m. Okay, perfect. Okay, you go live twice. Okay, awesome. Yeah, Lisa, let me know what times. Send me a message back. Um, so Eastern, perfect. Let me know if there's anybody else going live. I'm gonna head out shortly. We're gonna wrap up here. So I'm gonna head out shortly. Thank you for the likes, friends. Thank you for the support. I will respond back to you. Okay, perfect. Okay. Enjoy your day. Thank you so much, sweetie pie. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much, Sultry Nana. Appreciate it. And I will, yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to meet. Just mine in. I put mine in. You put yours in. What does that mean? I'm about to check messages after this. So I'm about to check messages. So I'll see. I can't turn the sound up, but I'm ready to rumble. Okay. 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 Yeah, D Rob, I know you said you I don't know if you can hear this, but definitely go into WhatsApp. It seems like Coach Jesse messaged you. Kim says she's good. Sultry Nana says she's good. You got three options. So it's just up to you. You just pick which one, which one works. Okay. Lives. You put in your lives. Okay. Okay. I think you're talking about me coming in to do the promotes. I think that's what we're referring to. All right, friends. Thank you so much for coming into the live. I appreciate you all. I'm about to head out. Message me if you have questions or if you need support. And let me say this: I'm happy to meet so we can avoid any issues before they come. Not that they won't come, but we could try to avoid them. I want to create a flyer for my crew. Oh, I love that. A flyer to promote your battle. Okay. All right, love that. So they know in advance. That is a best practice. You guys in school, I did put some information about battles. Yep. So go ahead and look in there. But that is a great best practice. I put that in there for you guys to kind of promote it with your community, let them know in advance, ideally, that you're gonna do it. and get their permission to support and let people know that it is something that you're going to do. But that's all in there. So let me know if there's any final questions, friend. All right. Kim, we'll chat in a little bit. Okay. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye bye. All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.